right, okay, we're back. And I feel like, and it's not that I feel like I've already consulted and decided that this is going to be a five groups video. Therefore, it is going to be separated in two parts. Do I still? Okay. Nutella. Nutella. Anyway. This means that for those who are new to the channel, I have seen new subscribers coming in. Welcome, by the way. That we're going to create some sort of suspense. Okay, no special effects. I could. It's just that it would force me to work slower, and right now I need to work fast. Okay, so it's going to be like that one influencer. I saw her video like 2 years ago. I even used her sound and it was no longer available, so I cannot really reference that. But I saw the video, and to this day I still tell to myself that woman is a genius. Like, she just stood in front of the camera with her what's the word for it? It's like a kimono, okay, a yukata, actually. Fresh out of the shower, her hair, like whatever, just woke up and she started talking. I'm like, okay, we're going to talk about this. Cue music! And she just confidently stared into the camera, like waiting for things to happen. Then she just explained that no, he was not going to. Sorry, I just got a text. Yes, I want to use this page. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe yes. This page is better. And yeah, basically she went on explaining that that was not the type of channel, and but the way that she employed to exemplify her point will remain in my memory forever. I think that the sound is probably available. If you're curious about the creator, you can type cue music. It will probably end up somewhere, because sometimes you can find sounds just like that. Okay, you can type into YouTube directly. Sometimes into TikTok is even easier. Free tip. But the energy is intense these days. I have been seeing other readers using that to produce more content. Me personally, I had to retract my energy a little bit because it was affecting me physically. I think it's the retrograde, but like the retrograde does something, okay? And if you are grounded, the retrograde can redirect your actions so that you take care of certain stuff instead of just the normal progression. And if you aren't grounded, all hell breaks loose, okay? And since I am very, very, very perceptive, very, very, very receptive, I feel that physically, okay? I still have to do the readings because I went through a whole period of time where I was refusing to do that, and it was really not good. Like, for me. It was really not good. I have to give out this energy constantly. I am naturally generous. Okay, so I thought that this was going to work, but eventually I'm realizing that perhaps not. I will prioritize comfort over whatever the fuck I was trying to achieve before. I'm just trying to see if there's some other disclaimer. I have been making this type of videos before. If you're new here, I am a chaos witch. But oh my fucking god, like chaos witch. Nice. I could go by that, to be honest. I could go by that. I have an accent because I speak multiple languages. And I have an accent in each and every language that I speak, so get used to it. Sometimes I might pretend that I don't. But it's usually to mock some. So this is the way that I naturally talk. What else? Yeah, this is going to be a karma video, okay? We are going to study karma. You can watch this type of videos to study karma in general. I am going to give out cues, details, tips and tricks. You can also use that if you actually relate to the video, okay? You might have been fallen victim of someone who were sitting in a corner and like plotting, I am going to make that one person very, very miserable, and bam! Surprise! Now they have to pay the bill, okay? And so you might want to receive validation for what you went through. You might have to know in advance, okay, that perhaps you are still in the situation, perhaps you are still going through the situation, and you might need to know that it's not going to end well, okay? But for them, the one who shouts the loudest is not usually the strongest. Okay? Damn it. I just had one of the most train wreck conversations in my life where I kind of had to put up a boundary with a witch, because apparently turning into a witch is the go-to solution to people who do not want to do their emotional work. I have met too many. I cannot treat this topic anymore. Like, I can, but I also would rather not. And basically, I knew that this person was like spying on my conversations, which is also not the first time that I encountered this type of situation. So I'm like, is the same fucking demon wearing different clothes? I don't know. There was a horror movie coming out like the last year about the evil eye, and of course they had to make it all gore and stuff, but it's real. Like, it's real, because literally like 20-30 people, and they all like act the same. And so basically I just had to tell to this person that is not even a part of my life. It's like an attachment of a personal attachment, and I had to put a boundary, because I did my usual screenings. I always have to screen my own energy to make sure that I can maintain my energetic centers open, but at the same time that I just do not invite whatever type of BS that is going around. So basically I shared some sort of let's call it top secret info. It's not really top secret info. It's just the type of stuff that I only talk about with the people that are actually involved in life. You know, like if you are on social media, if you are a creator, if you are someone who shares their energy. I should have definitely checked this before trying it out. Now I don't know if we are going to hear. I mean, I think we will. We will. Because I already used that. Okay, sorry. As you can see, the retrograde is affecting me too. But anyway, I found out that this whatever thing felt entitled to throw petty spells. And so I had to take the time to remind her I'm not going to overstep, but I do expect you to do the exact same thing, or you can fuck around and find out. Okay? And yeah, with the type of information that I disclosed, I think that the message went through. So we're going to check into those kind of situations. Once you truly embody your spiritual confidence, the calmness in your own power, you still have to work. You still have to protect yourself. You still have to defend yourself. But you can have moments where you can sit back, grab some popcorns, and watch the show. And this is what we are going to do today. What else? What else? What else? What else do they need to disclaim? What else? Pink. I don't know. No, I think we're good. I think we're good. I use humor to cope a lot, okay? So if you feel the need to be with a reader who is like hyper serious and have this ongoing gravitas, it's plenty, okay? It's just not me. I don't feel like it's a loyal representative of my true energy, and I don't feel like I will ever sit on a throne and have 100,000 candles and skulls and I don't know, a parade to walk in. Still, the information is the information. Just don't shoot the messenger. And let's just stick to the most essential parts of delivering this type of guidance, which is the message. Group selection. Oh, also, if you are curious to know, if you want to, okay, because at the end of every reading, I usually say, feel free to leave comments feel free to leave a comment if you feel called to, because it can help other people make the translation between the energetic information and the practical information. Why? Because this is a collective reading. So I am going to give examples. I am going to give practical examples as well. It is not only useful but necessary to sit down and make your own translation, because this is not the equivalent of a personal reading. It cannot work like that, okay? This is designed to arrive to a multiple number of people. But if you are curious to know how I navigate some specific transits, because I'm human too, so when the energy is fucked up, I feel it too. And I do share my own personal experiences. You can find either short channel messages or literal testimonies in the community section, okay? You can leave comment in there as well. Like, this is made to interact respectfully though, okay? Respectfully. Otherwise, I do have a temper, I do take screenshots, and I do make examples for the class of people who just feel like it's a free space to act out of their bum-bums, okay? You can find that too in the community section. But truly, if this is not for you, just go away. Don't watch my videos, okay? Just don't. Don't watch my videos. If this is boring, don't watch my videos. If this does not resonate with you, do not watch my videos. If this is not helping you, do not watch my videos. Here, the customer is not always right. The customer is welcome as long as the customer directly and easily resonates with the content. If you want to start a fight, I don't know, you can get a subscription to the nearest box club, to a gym. It might help you sweat out some sort of lingering frustration. I don't know. But this is not the place, and I am going to make it as clear as the day. Okay? So, we're now going to tackle probably group number 1, 2, hopefully 3. In the group selection, you are going to find the 5 options for the groups. If one of your selections fall into the last few groups, could be from 4 to 5 or from 3 to 5, you will have to be patient. It will be written. inside of the description box. I do not want to hear a single soul stressing me out because their video is not coming out on time. I have my own schedule. I have my own timing. I am a human being. I deliver when I can. This is free. Okay? So, you stick to the rules, or you go find other type of rules that suit you best. Okay? Curate your experience on your own, like an adult. This is a mummy. Sorry about that. Sometimes I have to make long disclaimers, but apparently this type of content, this type of channel attracts the wrong kind of population quite a lot. Okay? So I have to make stuff idiot friendly, unfortunately, which is fine. I make my own life idiot friendly as well. Sometimes I'm the idiot in a different way, but still I do have that type of mindset installed. So why not? Okay. Apparently, even if you write everything that you are about, you splatter it all over the place, there are still some souls who want to hit themselves and be like, I don't understand. I want to pretend that I don't understand. I want to be annoying. And I have to remind them that this is not kindergarten anymore. This is real life, so get a grip. Yes, it's social media. Yes, you can publish anonymously. You are still going to be held accountable. I know it sucks. But personally, I do see social media as an extension of life, just like substances. This is not good nor bad. This is just like power. It exists. So we can either use it smartly or not. I choose to use it smartly. Anyone who is trying to make me use my own stuff in a non-smart way will be reminded of their lack of smart vitamin. Okay? Take a cup of that. Yeah, the title. No, not everything is about you. Okay? Like, humans are fucking small. We are fucking ants. And yet there are still people who think that the whole reality revolves around them, and it's just going to be a matter of time before everyone realizes that. You do not matter. I do not matter. Nobody that truly matters in the big scheming of things. We're just supposed to try and do our best. Which isn't creating a fake account and leaving nasty comments. It's 2023. Grow the hell up. Like, seriously. Grow the hell up. I do not have patience nor tolerance for this type of energies. Not in real life, not in my social media. Okay? So, someone who comes in yelling and feeling like they are owed a back and forth discussion, this is just as annoying as the idea of having that into my living room. If I do not tolerate the idea of having that into my living room, I do not tolerate the idea of having that into my social media space. You will not come here and make everyone feel bad just because you had a bad day. Who gives a F? Like, sincerely, sit down, restart your day. Or, this is the brave option, but I know that this is not available for everyone. You stand up and you go take it with whoever made your day miserable, which is probably not a stranger on the internet who doesn't even know you and probably doesn't even care about you, not that much. at least. You need to have this type of filtering. Otherwise, you'll get catfished by just anyone. Okay? If you feel like someone on the other side of a screen is actually a part of your life, you have a mental problem. Yes, I know that this is designed to look like a video call, because this is designed to give a very specific type of support that sometimes people lack in their real life. But that's it. Okay? I'm not there. I'm not your best friend. I'm not your supplemental mother. I'm not your future girlfriend. I'm not. Okay? I can be your coach. I can give one-on-one kind of. I actually forgot to put out the announcement, but very likely private readings are currently not. 100% at the moment where I put out this video, private readings are not available. Okay? But I am going to make it official. Okay? So once that option is off the table fully, I truly am a presence on the other side of the screen who gives out information. In my place, there could be an AI and an actual human who studied and types the actual information. But please do not push into that direction. Otherwise, it ends up like that movie, Her. Or, I never saw that other one, Ghost Rider or whatever. But it was about a guy who falls in love with an AI. And it's like, maybe not. We're made of flesh. The flesh is made to do certain stuff. Unfortunately, there were a lot of fuck-ups along the way. So collectively, we aren't really taught how to deal with the flesh correctly. And there has to be a relearning period. There has to be a relearning period. Point. And that's what I'm here for. In my personal life, I do other stuff. Okay? So do not embarrass yourself in this. I do expect people on this channel to respect a certain level of emotional intelligence. I do expect viewers to respect the written rules. This works just like a class. If you act like an idiot, I am going to ask you to walk out. And I'm going to work double hard to make it as clear as possible. Just because the content is available, just because it's for free, doesn't mean that just anyone can do anything with doesn't mean that anyone can do anything with it just because they feel like it. But I feel like telling you about yourself, and you are not going to like it. Okay? Sorry, I just got a message. I know that this is not going to be my final warning because people just want to be stupid on purpose. But at least once I say it, my part is done. If you fuck up, then it's on you. Okay? You know exactly what's going to happen. It's been told. It's been explained. You can either follow the instructions or fuck around and find out. I am going to continue regardless. So now let's continue to the class. Group selection. All right, so I'm going to try and tackle as many groups as possible in this video, but this is going to be a two parts video. Okay, this is pause. Unfortunately, I had to deal with some very nasty energies, cross-watching and tempering the channel. So the intro is a bit long for that reason. It's specified into the description box. If you already know how it works around here, you can easily skip that, and let's do the group selection all together, just like the old times. Okay? This is going to be a 5 groups video. Everyone will be able to select their group in this part. This is going to be part 1. Okay. No, this is front and this is the last one. But if you happen to select one of the groups that belong to part 2, you will have to wait. Okay, yes or yes. I'm not going to be pressured. I'm not going to overwork myself. This is something that I do out of goodwill, so you take it or leave it. Okay, I'm sorry if I have to be cutthroat, but apparently people just want to be stupid around boundaries. And I do not have the patience for that. I do not have the time for that. And seriously, if you're an adult, you are going to be asked to act like an adult here. I'm not going to pretend that you are secretly a 2-year-old. This is not what's going to happen around here. Okay? We're trying to move on collectively. Sorry, I just got another message. We're trying to progress collectively. Like, humanity is always progressing. There are people who are choosing to sit down and give out knowledge for free for this specific reason. Okay? If you don't feel like evolving, if you don't feel like progressing, that's okay, but you will have to do it somewhere else. It is full. Okay, it is full of spaces. You can also go away from the phone. This is not going to be sent to anyone. This is not going to be promoted. This is just here on this specific channel that gets sent internationally. Okay? So group number 1 will have Oxylos. So literally just anyone could fall on this. Proteus, Tantalus, group 3, Chiron, group 4, Eunomia, group 5. I'm going to show the cards again. 1, 2, you can use the numbers, you can use the images. 3, you can just use your intuition, try and semi-look at the cards, see which one is calling you the most. Chiron 4, Eunomia 5. See you at your own respective group. All right, group 1. Whew. Didn't even start it, and I already lost my patience, so I will have to list this video as not apt for kids because of all of my videos are actually listed as that, okay? I'm just putting out the disclaimer because people who are not inside of the process feel like it's their job to be my publicist, and it's not. Okay? So you chose Oxylos. I'm getting competition. Okay, there was someone who knew very well. Ooh, okay. There was someone who knew very well what's on your path. Someone saw exactly what kind of rewards you were going to get. Someone saw into your future. They either got a reading on you or just... Sometimes, there are people, because of how they move, how they speak, what they do during their day, this person saw that happening and they decided that it was their own specific mission to make sure that that was not going to happen for you. So I see this person being very childish, being acting like a total brat. I see that this is their overall behavior, and this is low-key a positive thing. We're going to see why. But like their own stupid behavior is what is helping you, and they are not realizing that. And I see that once they realize that, it is going to be too late. They will already have done too much. I see that this person forced you to adopt a protective position, adopt protective measures, put up very strict boundaries. You either had to cut ties with this person very quickly. You had to take a break from the situation. Like perhaps you were following a certain rhythm, and you kinda accepted this person, or this person, it's going to be one or the other. Either this person made you feel very accepted in the beginning to a point where you felt like it was almost owed to be loyal to them, or you accepted this person very quickly under the illusion that this person was going to be loyal to you, not necessarily in a subservient way. You know, being loyal doesn't mean being the servant of someone. It's just that if they confide you something, if they expect if they promise you something, or you promise something to this person, it's kind of expected to be delivered, or to, you know, just not break your fucking trust. Okay. So you need to know that this person is someone who is very unbalanced, okay? And this person is trying to take it on you. I see that the situation is as messy as it gets, because just as quickly as you took the decision to kind of take this person on your boat, or embark on a journey with this person, like depending on I guess depending on how you move in life. If you are more in a leadership position, like you actually have stuff on your plate, you were planning to include this person into that. And if this person actually is the one who has a lot of stuff on their plate, you felt like it was right to move in their direction quickly, and that you were just going to find your spot naturally into their life organization, okay? Whatever it is that they do, you saw yourself in it pretty easily, okay? Like, oh, okay. You might not have, I see that you might have not been as vocal as perhaps this person expected. Like this person expected you to be way more enthusiastic, or like way to express adoration, basically. Oh my God, I cannot wait to do this and this and that with you, and all of that. And perhaps you felt like that, okay? Perhaps inside you felt like that, but you are someone who is a little bit more cautious, and you were waiting before flexing the situation. You were planning at least to wait before putting the situation out in the sun. I'm getting that perhaps some of you, it's because you got burnt before, and so you were more focused on making sure that the connection was protected, instead of flexing it right away, and, you know, make sure that everybody knew that you and this person, if this was a potential love situation, you weren't really stressed to make sure that everybody knew that you and this person were together, because you wanted to make sure that you and this person knew first, okay? That you had this heart-to-heart conversation, like, okay, we are heavily into each other. We can spend a lot of time together. We can do a lot of things together. We have a lot of things in common. Let's do that, okay? Let's give each other that trial period. And once it's time, let's let them know, okay? And if this was a job situation, you wanted to, get acquainted with the tasks first, put the toes into the water before diving into the lake, okay? Take the temperature at least before taking your bath, cleansing yourself in it, splashing. Or, just have some more have more interactions, submit perhaps more work, or just very practically, you are waiting to complete a first cycle, you deliver, you work well, you get paid, and once everything is stable, once everything is perfectly tied together, that you break the announcement, sorry. And this person is someone who lacks patience, so their impatience kind of has a tendency to override their good sense, their common sense. And this person actually felt the same, but their behavioral pattern is all over the place. So even if you perhaps felt like perhaps you have the capacity to see right through, okay, you see the heart. And this is why I also have, it doesn't make any sense. Like you felt something with this person, with the situation, like you felt like it was a match. And as time went by, you started seeing this person acting literally out of their ass. And you start asking yourself, why? Like, is it me? Was it my fault? And like, is my radar broken? And it's not, okay? It's just that this person is not aligned. And perhaps this person doesn't even have access to that sweetness that you saw within, okay? Perhaps it's something that they don't even know that it exists. So it does make a lot of sense for you to be protective, okay? Because this is not something that you are going to be able to extract if this person is out of touch. Like, people can be hurt, people can be going through stuff, but this looks, I have two cards here where usually there's only one, and we are going to see what this is about in a minute. But when people are that disconnected, this is not something that you can cure with your sweetness, okay? This is not something that you can just sit down and have conversations about, because this person literally never experienced the type of exchange that you were expecting to have, okay? They don't know what respectful ongoing exchange is. So I see that this person makes up a lot of new situations, and they break up just as many, okay? This person has a pattern basically where they come in all sweet, they present some sort of prize, but it's like over there, okay? They come like they have a front. On the back, they flaunt some sort of golden egg. It might even be fake, okay? But this is because in their mind, this is the only thing that people want, okay? This could be money. This could be some sort of life experiences. This could be even this person kind of offering you to break away from all the rest. Like, let's go and have an adventure. Let's go and break away from let's go and get drunk, let's go and just forget about our problems. And this is because this person genuinely thinks that this is the not only what people want from them, like this person might have experienced some sort of trauma where either people in their past or their parents put them in a box where they were only supposed to be the life of the party or bring some sort of results into the conversation or into the household. I'm getting good job, like this person was only praised when they were doing a good job. I'm giving like several examples. But like this person feels, and it's, as I was saying, it's not like just as if they feel like it and low-key they might suspect that not. Like this person is deeply, deeply, deeply convinced that the reason why they have been shaped in that way, it's because secretly everyone desires that. Like everyone only wants that. And they secretly also hate people for that. Like it's a tricky situation because they offer that and only that. They might have it or not. But once people accept the offering, they shapeshift and they turn into a monster. Okay? It's a love is a losing game with this person. Giving into this person's attention, it's a losing game. It cannot go well. Okay? They have a pattern, unfortunately. And I see that they kind of tried and deployed their best weapons with you, where when they shapeshifted, you saw. Like what you saw, what the type of monster that you saw, it's something that made you run for the hills. And you had every right to. Okay? You had every right to. I have your clarifiers out. No, let's continue first. I'm going to move on to the clarifiers in a minute. Because as I was saying, this is a standard 4 cards reading, what I am doing. And in your favorable position, you have 2 cards. So we also have this. So there is something with this person's intimate or sexual life that is deeply, deeply out of alignment. And this person kind of, I see different scenarios where if this was a love situation, this person used their promiscuity to kind of put you in a corner. I'm getting the dirty dance and saying nobody puts baby in a corner. But in a twisted way. Okay, this person wanted to make sure that you were only good for marriage, which is twisted, you know, like, but that is because this person has a very twisted view of marriage, okay? In this person's eyes, in this person's perception, marriage means suffering, okay? So this person wanted to make sure that you knew that your only possible role in their life was the caretaker, was the giver, was the mama, the papa, okay? The person that they would only come back to get some comfort, restore themselves, and whatever it is that you were going to do, this person was still going to exhaust themselves into trying and gain as many partners as possible, okay? Like that you were not good enough for, like, yes, you were the romantic ideal, but unfortunately their eyes were somewhere else, were with someone else, and they made sure that they let you know, okay? This person might have started flexing their exes or literally flirting with other people in front of you, waiting for you to take a break, and they were more than willing to go outside and exhaust themselves into finding other people and then come back and let you know, okay? Because I see this person using harsh rejection as a weapon. This person wanted, as I was saying, to keep you stuck, okay? This person saw a very bright outcome in your future, and they just didn't want you to get that, okay? Like, I remember I had an ex like that, and he would come to me for business advice because I had helped him to build up his business. And then the minute he was done receiving the advice, he would come up with some sort of fucked up ideas. But wouldn't you like to, take care of all the breakfasts for all the employees? Wouldn't it be nice if you spent all your days cooking and we would all come in and just have the breakfast and then we go out? Who the hell was pitching that? Okay. I barely have the time and patience to make my own breakfast. Come on. But yeah, basically this person was desperate to twist the narrative and turn you into something that you might not even be, okay? But it's because their mind needs things to function in a certain way, okay? Their mind needs to see people in a certain light, to be the one who decides who gets a role, who doesn't. Like, this person is holding auditions in their mind and they're just a walking circus, to be honest. Because I see all of this backfiring at the end of the day, because you receive that, okay? You receive that, and you chose to take control, okay? You chose to take control. You chose to lack curiosity about the whys and the because and the yada yada, the reasons behind this person's choices, and you decided to follow the best type of advice, okay? To ignore your feelings in the situation, to go dry, basically, in the situation, and just not cry. You decided to not cry over spilled milk, okay? Whatever it is that you put into the situation, whatever it is that you decided to invest into the situation, it was like, okay, that's fine, okay? That's fine. You keep that information, you keep that sweetness that you got out of me, but I am going to move on, and I am going to have to do that fast because I simply do not have time. I cannot afford to just be left on wait. I cannot afford to pour all of that and then boom, you're gone. Next thing I know, who the hell knows where you are? Okay? You knew that this person had no regards. You knew that this person was going to disregard your needs, your fears, your own difficulties, okay? This person is just this person is just on a roll, and you might not know, but this is something that has been going on from way before, okay? Whatever type of ex, whatever type of past thing that they try to flex and flaunt, it went on the same way. But unfortunately, for the people who fell for that, for some of them it came to a completion. And the only possible outcome is confusion with this person, okay? Like, what the hell is even happening? This person builds up connections just so that they can break them down and leave the person wonder where the hell did that even came from, okay? This person this person doesn't want to be seen. This person doesn't want their pattern to to come out because deep down they know that it's wrong. But it's like they cannot help it. Okay, I'm getting ashamed. This person is actually very ashamed of themselves. This person knows that they have wasted a lot of good opportunities. This person knows that they have twisted a lot of narratives that they shouldn't have twisted. This person's memories, this person's past, I see that they put flowers around stuff in order to cope. Like when they sit down, they might daydream and start idealizing certain past stuff. Oh, it was so good with XYZ. Actually, it was so good with whatever type of past connection. But that past connection ended up in the same exact way of every other connection. It's just that sometimes other people just take more time to realize that this person does not change. I see this person like on a straight line and they just continue. I see the cards literally moving in a way and you are moving in another direction. Like you saved yourself from this person. And this person is spiraling down, okay? Because age does not favor this type of energies, unfortunately, okay? At some point, everybody is going to get sick of this person because you can play with the heartstrings of someone for so long. You can come back into a toxic situation only for so long. At some point, something is going to either explode. Ooh. I'm getting something very dark. I cannot lie. I just cannot lie. I see this kind of playing out in your favor, but unfortunately there is someone else who's paying the price here. This is low-key serving as a wake-up call for this person, but this is literally happening in the worst way possible. There is someone around this person who might pass. This could be out of exhaustion. This person might have exhausted someone, and this person might pass. And this is part of their karma. This is part of the universe trying to wake this person up to how toxic and destructive they are. But for other people, this is not exhaustion. Someone might take their own life. Someone in this person's vicinity, someone in this person's life, or literally an ex that this person was counting on, and they were just fully disregarding the state of misery in which they left this person, this ex of them, because they were just coming in, asking for a sweet meal, perhaps have some, intimate activity, and then rush off and be a pig again. And in their brain, they came to the conclusion that they had made this person pliable enough to be their perfect backup. And they were simply not seeing all the misery, everything dark that this person was going through behind the scenes, and not letting them know, because perhaps very likely this person had run out of hope for the situation. They just might have lacked boundaries, they lacked strength. So each and every time where this abuser came back, they were just okay, I cannot tell you no. I don't know how. Okay, sometimes unfortunately people are just raised like that, and unless the information finds them, they don't know how to break the cycle, okay? And so they are kind of, I don't want to say bound, but they are definitely more vulnerable to become the chosen victims of this type of energies. Okay, this person was choosing this person, this ex, to be their worst self for free, and they were not realizing that it was not for free. They were just forcing them to pay the price. I see that they were kind of hoping to flex that on your face, like, look at what I still have, and it's being taken away harshly. Like, this person is literally meant to end up hating themselves. And if they do not get to that quickly, this person's aging process, it's going to be of the sort that other people will hate on them. It might be the family of this person, it might be their relatives, but other people surrounding the tragedy are going to literally hate on this person's guts. And I'm getting Zeus because in this card, this person is Zeus, okay? But I'm seeing this as the social evolution of the image of Zeus, where if you study the myth, you realize that Zeus had a very powerful role at one point in time. After that point, they kind of tried, and that's not meant to arrive to me. What time is it? Okay, sorry. Whatever. If they call me, I'm not available. This is not the time. This is not the day where I'm supposed to be on the call. Sorry. But basically, he tried to ride on that one achievement for the rest of his life and justify whatever. Okay? Long story short, if you look at any type of student of mythology, general religions, Greek myth, like any type of field where Zeus might get put into the mix, everybody will say that's trash. Okay, that's trash. That is literally the embodiment of not knowing how to deal with great power. Okay, using that, and even when he used that, what he did to his helper was beyond despicable. Okay, just to rush for the glory and, oh, okay, I got one achievement, I'm good. No, you're not. People are going to just stop inviting this person. They are not going to check on this person. Like, this person was kind of, there. I see for some of you, this person was attached to a secondary family, you know, like the in-laws of this person, and they were draining them or kind of extracting sweetness from that, and it's going to be cut off. I see this person receiving multiple advice on their need to change. But this person is just focused on stalking more, okay? More of these fake secure situations where they can drain people. This person is a taker. This person doesn't know how to give. This person lacks generosity. This person is dry, fully and completely dry as fuck. Okay, this person might look good. This person might flaunt some sort of personal confidence, or they might talk with a certain rhythm, with a certain pace. But the minute you taste that, it loses the flavor. But unfortunately, they know about this golden egg. Okay, and some people are sensible to that. And so they convince themselves that if they act as if they had it, it will grant them safety from accountability from their whole entire life. And it's not happening. I need to take water. Okay, so I got some other messages. For some of you, and this is something very important that you need to know, is that this person is very angry at you, okay? I feel like it's only going to get worse for this person, but the minute where you went away, the veil was lifted, okay? It's like this person's schemings and games started losing their tractions, and so this person feels as if you have a role in that, and you need to understand that because this person is deeply attached to their toxicity. Their main relationship in life is with their toxicity, and so they are more than willing to be a pain in the ass to build up a narrative where you stole that from them. And it might be just karma, okay? You putting a stop, you telling that whatever it is that you have going on is going to be a no. I am going to handle the situation. I am going to take control. I'm not going to be sucked into your spiral. But this caused something in this person's environment where, and it might just be them aging. Okay, like this is the natural unfolding of a narcissist who is aging, and they are convinced that whatever tactics that was working out just fine in high school, whatever type of stuck mental structure that they thought that they were going to be able to push forward for the rest of their life is now crumbling, and they want to blame it on you. And it's like, no, honey, you are meant to lack enablers because not everyone is your parent, and it is what it is, okay? But this person, as I was saying, is desperate to reject accountability, and so they want to make it about you. I have someone is watching you, this person is talking you, this person is talking each and every move. So if you have friends in common, this is the type of person that will force you to cut ties with every surrounding connections that you have in common. If you have social media, know that this person is watching and stalking each and every move, perhaps to see if you talk about them. I'm getting for some of you, this person is watching to see if you laugh about them so that they can point the finger and be like, it was their fault. I was supposed to be happy forever being a piece of shit. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, like it truly doesn't. But I see that this is also rightfully pissing you off, okay? Like, how dare you being so stupid? Unfortunately, the more you try and bring light into the situation, the more you try and be precise, like you might, I don't know, tell your story or try to explain that to them or try to talk to someone else about what's really going on. It's not helping, okay? It's just making this person more and more enraged and more desperate to find a cause to their own actions. Like, you are doing this, okay? In the real world, there are consequences. So I have spent more time outside. You really need to work hard to make sure that this person's energy does not dictate your actions, okay? But also knowing that it's not just about, okay, I don't give a fuck. I'm just going to say it how it is. You also need to remember that this person is more than willing to misinterpret each and every word that comes out of your mouth, okay? Feeling unsure, they are plotting. Surprise. So I feel like this is the right time to pull out some self-defense charms. a lot. Okay, this person has stained your energy, okay? And I see that these involves two energetic centers primarily. So we have the heart chakra and we have the sacral chakra, which is definitely important if you and this person were actually physical, okay? And this is also why I personally, like me in my life, I have received a lot of hate for this, but I don't care, okay? Because at the end of the day, I'm the one who pays for my own energetic health. So when you are intimate with someone who does not take care of their energy, you are absorbing that, whether you want it or not, whether you are married or not, whether you are in love or not. Just the fact of, come on, people. You are literally entering somebody's body. Okay? You are connecting physically. Like, of course, that leaves traces. Even if you use protections, that's what people sometimes fail to understand. Oh, but like it's whatever, it's just sex. No, it's not just sex. It's sex, and it's pretty important. Okay. I'm not going to become graphic, but because this is not that type of video, but this is something that everybody's supposed to know, okay? Having a open view about the possibility of talking and discussing sex as part of life, sexuality, and all of that doesn't mean encouraging mindless, intimate exchanges, okay? Why? Because they have a weight. They have consequences. And this is true even if you consider that, even if you let yourself fantasize about that, even if you were in a seductive demeanor with this person and then you had to retract, there is some sort of work that you need to probably undergo in order to understand why your sacral chakra was tingling in front of this demon, because this person is a demon, okay? I'm getting that for some of you, this person might have done some sort of magic where you knew that you were not supposed to feel that, but this person put something, spilled something in your drink. Doesn't have to be like chemical drugs. Sometimes some people like this is black magic, okay? Sometimes people can spit in your drink or put their menstrual into your drink, and that causes physical attraction. There are some cringeworthy stories online about people who were just playing around to see what was going to happen and did that with their family members, and it went as horribly as you could possibly think, okay? So there was something in your intuition, something in your whole aura that was pushing you away from this person, but there was also something like some sort of tension that I'm seeing different degrees. Like for some of you, it was something that was so absurd that you realized quickly that there was something wrong, okay? And you packed your stuff and went away quickly. Like, I am going to realize what's going on in due time. For others of you, as I was saying, this could have been like a friendship that all of a sudden you felt something and it was like, yeah, but no. Like, truthfully and honestly, no. So this person is clearly plotting. I am going to find out what's on my way. For others of you, this was someone who, as I was saying, superficially, they presented themselves as the literal perfect partner. So it was communicated openly, and it was like known that a partnership was being discussed. But at the same time, there was all of the circus going around, and at the same time, you felt this attraction, and so confusion. Okay, this person, you need to know that this person was trying to force irresistible attraction and to mess up with you, okay, to mess you up and let you and leave you alone to pick up the pieces. And then we have the heart chakra. This one is pretty obvious in the sense where this is this person's pattern. They like breaking hearts, but they do it not only they do it too much, but they do too much to make sure that this is what happens, okay? Because this person is not really as attractive as they give themselves credit to be, okay? This person is not this golden egg. This person is not this catch, okay? This person has, this person is hyper available. This person has no boundaries. This person might have no goals, no future, nothing in their hands. They're just good at fronting. And it's not going to last. Okay? So even if it might have only touched you lightly, because you might have boundaries, you might have seen through this person, you might have seen that this person had this desire for sweetness in their heart, but totally lacked the capacity to follow through with their intentions, with their actions, with accountability, with consistency, and everything that is supposed to be there in order to promote healthy relationships. I see that for some of you, just the fact that this person wanted that for you really messed you up, like really left a stain on your heart. So there is a time for healing that you need to undergo, okay? Some sort of meditation, some sort of could even be receiving counseling, receiving therapy, receiving validation for what you went through, and purging out those emotions. And it's not just about, oh, okay, this person was a piece of crap, I am going to move on and hate them for the rest of my life. I mean, this might be the outcome, just, low key, but you cannot achieve that type of healthy outcome if you don't take the time to sit down and acknowledge how bad it hurts. Okay, yes, it hit me. Okay, and it might be for XYZ reasons. It might be because you have your own vulnerabilities. It might be because you lacked boundaries at that time, or because you needed a friend, or you needed to think that that type of partner was supposed to come at that perfect time. Like, could be because of many reasons. Nevertheless, it happened and it hurt you. Okay, and you need to be constructive with the situation so that you don't get stuck in the situation. This person is definitely toxic, so these energetic centers that came up definitely need some detox. This is something that you can even do using food, okay? If you study the map of the energetic centers, they have different colors. So just as you can use looking at certain colors, meditating on certain colors to empower. Whoa. I'm okay. I'm okay, but I have been experiencing this as I am delivering this type of information, either to friends or right now on the channel. So I'm really sensing that there are, like, hell is breaking loose, and there are energies who do not want people to heal, which is disgusting, but we have to deal with it until the dinosaurs get extinct. I don't know what's gonna happen, but The word has to do its thing, has to go with the flow of nature, and right now nature is giving us all of that, all of these downloads, all of this knowledge. It's resurfacing, and it's for a reason. So, as I was saying, just as you can meditate on certain colors in order to empower certain energetic centers, you can also heal those from within using certain foods. Okay, it's not a case. It's not casuality that in order to heal your lower chakras, your sacral chakra in particular, you are being advised to intake like berries or what's that root, betterave, beetroot. I feel like saying Beetlejuice. I know it's not that. I know it's not that. I don't like Beetlejuice, but I know that some people are crazy about it, but I just can't stand that. Beetroot? Okay, it's the pinkish root that grows underneath like a carrot, but it's pink. And drinking the juice of that can really help you purge the sacral chakra. And restore even tissues, okay? Because the chemical properties, like, okay, quick biology. Things in nature have a color on the outside because their chemical composition is hyper rich in that. And since they have a lot of that, they can express that color. So if you ingest that, you are, like, it's not just visual. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not just visual. You are actually eating the color. You are actually eating some sort of properties, and you can progressively build your diet and flow with it depending on the type of specific healing that you need to undergo, okay? So that you can have a process that is from the inside out. There is a price, okay? There is something. I see that it's unclear right now, and yeah, it's definitely unclear how the universe is going to reward you for this healing. And I feel like this is also part of the healing. This is the universe testing your faith a little bit, okay? Like you know that this is wrong. You know that you have to push through. You know it. Your intuition knows it. Your body knows it. Your chakra knows it. Sorry. You know that there's a reward. Cash it in. But you're not supposed to know what that is, okay? It could be a new partner. Could be a new job. Could be a new you. Could be as simple as that. But you're supposed to just do it. You are supposed to shed the energy and turn the information, turn everything that you learned into something constructive. I'm getting, for some of you, without reward, like without immediate reward. You might have to stand up for yourself for a little bit, actually for a little bit. Now I'm being called to look at this card again. This talks about relentless self-defense, okay, where you know that the arguments that are being presented to you make no sense, okay, because the arguments are just repeating the same thing. You should let yourself become a victim. And it's like, no, okay, just no, I am going to fight. Even if I'm an animal that is going to die, I have the right to fight. I don't care. I am going to make the job of the person who is supposed to kill me harder, especially if I see that they like that. You're not supposed to enjoy that. You are supposed to have compassion. You are supposed to have respect for life. This is the original state. And some people bypass that because it's too much to bear. Keep your heart open in this reality is too much to bear sometimes. But you are not supposed to just shut up and pay the price. Okay? This is not what Spirit wants you to do. You are not supposed to just turn your heart into a stone and never have compassion ever again. Okay? This might also be like the giant learning that you are extracting from this experience, okay? Because this person kind of wanted you to turn into them, and you are not giving that to them. Okay? You are not making them your twisted teacher. Okay? You are not making them the puppeteer of life. No, you actually don't know nothing about life. Life is about to teach you harshly, and I am going to remain soft. Okay? I see this person kind of feeling like an idiot at the end of the whole tango. It might take a long time, or I'm seeing different scenarios, okay? But it heavily depends on how deep you went into the connection. So you are going to know, okay? If this is something that you generally projected into your future, it might take quite some time to undo. If this is something that was done and undone pretty quickly, it will take a couple weeks. Just go through it, okay? If this is a friendship, it may take some time. It will not be as deep as, other scenarios. But know that there is some sort of parallel, okay, between the amount of energy that you put into the situation and the amount of healing that you're supposed to undergo before you can have your karmic clearance, basically. Okay, ka-ching. Oh, thanks, I did it. Now, be careful, okay? This person is definitely plotting. They're probably going to just get worse when karma hits. So you are going to have to protect yourself more and more. Because they're like, yeah, I don't have the time to deal with my own consequence. Well, neither do I. You should have stopped at stage 1 when it was told to you peacefully. So I feel like this is all for you, group number 1 today. I'm just trying to give a last review. Yeah, once again, do not force your perfect outcome, okay? This is something that is going to come out of chaos, probably unexpected. You just need to continuously work and keep your energy high. Keep on maintaining clarity, basically. Maintaining your clarity around what's going on. Once you understand what this person is about, know that this person is on the hunt, okay? And that this person is also feeling haunted back by the fact that you did not swallow their BS just like that. Okay, it's like, how dare you? Okay, you are not even all that. And this person clearly doesn't know anything about celestial rankings, okay? Because I'm getting like this is kind of like a universal legend, okay? Almost every spiritual teaching has a type of of legend present. The need to be kind with the beggar, the need to be kind with the nobody, because secretly the nobody is a king, is a princess, is a god, is an angel, an earth angel. Okay, but this person is so obsessed with the superficialities of life that they only see gold when it's flexed, when it's being flexed, and you have higher rankings than them on the spiritual, okay? And this person doesn't want to accept that. This person absolutely wants to feel more powerful than you, and is personally feeling offended by the fact that you are not letting yourself being, treated like whatever. So know that this person is on the hunt, okay? Even while you're healing, this person is taking it the wrong way, the fact that you're healing, okay? How dare you pouring energies into yourself and not into my toxicity? I am the god, I am the big cat. I am the big bully here, and you're not a bully, okay? So that's why you're not competing. You are this high-ranked being, okay? You have a different ways of doing things. You try and do things correctly, which this person doesn't even know where to begin with. And that's why they now have to pay. But it's not even something that they have to pay to you, okay? I'm getting that this person might even try to give you money, but it's like, thank you. If they try to give you money, you might want to actually reject that, by the way, because it might be cursed. So I see the need to create a very neat separation between you and this person, like cut the tie. Find a way to do it constructively, because if you go full strength, this person will shout and play victim. But for some of you, the minute where they try to give you something, this person might try to propose to you, Jesus. But yeah, this person might even try and do some sort of grand gesture to pull you back in. And it's not supposed to work, because not only you do not deserve to be in this energy, but also this would not undo everything horrible that this person has been doing, okay? This person might start seeing you as spiritually high ranked, and since they lack the capacity to have faith and work with the spiritual realm, with the invisible, they search God in people. And so this person might start thinking that you are God, that you are a goddess, that you are an angel, and so that by bribing you, it's like people going to like they do whatever type of effed up stuff during the week, then they go to church, they make an offering, and they think that they are just going to go to heaven or whatever. Like in the Middle Age, where the church was actually commercializing that, to make money. And it doesn't work like that, okay? It just doesn't work like that. So yeah, know that this person is on that type of demeanor. And once they actually do see that you are like that, like that you are all that you are high ranked, okay, that you do have the power to influence somebody's life, to change the course of your own life and potentially of another, by just, enabling healing, okay? A healer is not someone who takes you in their hands and does the work for you. There was this anime, I should try and find it, but it was just a short, and you cannot save shorts, unfortunately, damn it. But it was perfect, because the girl would arrive inside of a cave, and there was this old woman, this old sage, and she had everything set, okay? The fire, the herbs, the steam. But what did she do? She left the girl alone. okay? And she told her, now expel that from your body. And that's the only thing that can happen. I'm hearing that in order for these persons to heal, it would be something excruciating because um, they took in too much toxicity. Okay, I'm not saying that it would be impossible, but I don't know if this person has the capacity to undergo this type of pain. Okay, and that's why they have been causing pain onto others to avoid their own pain. Okay, but yeah, just in case, you can remind of this to this person that there is an option. Then it's their choice to see if they are strong enough to do that. Okay, I'm getting herbs, like you might readdress this person towards healing retreats where they use a certain type of substances. My general advice is to always be cautious with that, because I've been in touch with people who just do it mindlessly and the results can be horrible. Okay, this is not something that you should do for entertainment, and you need to feel as safe as it gets. Okay, as safe as possible inside of the situation. This is not just let's have a fun experience as friends and it's edgy or whatever. No, this is an actual important stage of personal development as a human. So you can tell them that. Okay, after that, it's on them. Or I don't know, I'm getting like address them to a therapist, but there is some sort of peaceful rejection that has to happen, where you give this person an alternative, but you are firm in your decision to move on. Okay, this is not going to be negotiable. Okay, this is not going to be up for discussion. Okay, and it's it's like, and this person might not understand it right away. It's because they have to undergo they have to make their own journey in order to understand why you cannot help them. Okay, it's not because you don't want to. Maybe you don't even want to. Okay, maybe you hate them like that, and why not? Okay, if they did you as dirty as that, why not? You are entitled to that. You are entitled to have strong negative emotions towards someone who hurts you. But perhaps you are very good at transcending. You are very good at forgiveness, and so you might feel the need to explain to them that even if you wanted to, you don't have that capacity. Okay, you don't have, it's not in your hands, basically. And this is the most loving decision, the most loving action that you could take into this person's direction. This is the most empowering thing that this person could possibly do. Okay, like shifting the spotlight. Okay, I'm not shining because I have the power to put a hand on you and take it all away. Okay, I am shining because I need to do like this, redirect the spotlight and put you under that. Once that is done, the heat is going to help you, but it's going to make you feel a certain way. And when it tingles, yours is the job to be strong. Okay, when your brain starts reminding you of the pain that you caused, honestly, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Okay, I might not be, like me personally, I might not be in the position to explain certain type of dynamics. Okay, because well, we all mess up, and I did have during my healing, I did have certain things that I was not fully proud of, and so I did have to enter those dark rooms of shame, where I had to forgive myself, give grace to myself. But I also know myself enough to know that there are certain boundaries that I never crossed. Okay, and so this is also why I make my readings, I put boundaries around my readings, because I might not be the right person to give that type of information. I might not be able to tell you how to forgive yourself after you destroy somebody's life completely. I don't know. I don't know if to which capacity or which techniques someone might use in order to find forgiveness from within. Okay? It's also part of me being a good healer. I know my own limits. Okay? And I do not play with certain stuff, because I know how intense and how strong the information can be, and I know that I do not want to take the responsibility for things that I am not acquainted with. Okay, and I do not want to sell an easy way out of certain stuff. Okay, I know that it's there though. Okay, I know that yeah, this is kind of, when I talk about this stuff and I talk about healing from shame, I see it more as a drop in the ocean. Okay, I know that this is doable, but I know that it's very, very difficult to hold space as a professional for that type of healing. Okay, I know that it's been done. I know that there are techniques, and I know that there's also a cultural background that can be pulled into the conversation, which I do base my healing onto. I just place some sort of boundaries because it's a personal decision, and I don't know. I don't know. I guess that there just has to be some sort of separation between victim and perpetrator, because otherwise you simply cannot grant safety. Okay? Doesn't mean that a perpetrator is not supposed to receive healing. Okay? I'm very open about that. I'm just not placing myself as the giver of that. In any case, okay, in general, a good healer enables the healing. It's not faking the miracle. I don't know why I'm getting a massage. This person might want to get a massage from you because they know that you have powerful hands. But again, it's like if you are a healer and this person hurt you, you cannot be the person who will give them healing. Okay? Even if you do have, this is another scenario. Let's say that you do have the capacity to hold space for certain stuff. Okay? This person hurt you. So you might be in a position to heal others, but you are also in a position where you need to heal yourself from the situation, okay? And this person made it that way. Okay, this person made it where they played with your heart chakra beyond the limit, and now the relationship is what it is, okay? So this person might try to confuse the waters. Oh, but you're a healer, you are supposed to, give the type of information, you are supposed to care, and yada yada. Reminded that you are human, okay? Be firm in your humanity. You are not supposed to hurt yourself. I really have to move on now, okay? I really have to move on to group number 2. I will probably only be able to tackle group number 2, and the rest will have to wait. But yeah, I see this person kind of trying to twist the narrative in their favor to make sure that they don't lose you, they don't lose access to you, and they might even try to pull your reputation basically into the mix, and make sure that it backfires, okay? It doesn't even have to be with malice, but at some point no means no, okay? And if this person doesn't want to understand that, they are going to put themselves in a very, very uncomfortable position, okay? It's kind of like this person wants to extract something from you at all cost. But they did so much damage. I'm getting they don't even deserve the benefit of the doubt for some of you. But still, you need to be careful, okay? Because this person is willing to try and twist the narrative where they want to portray themselves as a victim. You left me out in the cold, or you said that you were going to heal people. You said that you were going something, okay? Something that you said, this person is going to try and use it against you to make sure that they don't lose access to you. This person is clingy. I'm getting used whatever, okay? This person is going to try and use logic. So if they try and use logic, make it personal. If they try to make it personal, use logic, okay? You continue until you are able to move on and let this person know that they're acting like an idiot, basically. Okay? This person is not truly changing. They don't want that. They just want you to soothe them. They are in pain. They are in deep pain. They are in deep physical pain. They want a sip of your energy. They want you to make them feel better. But the goal is to continue doing their circus. You need to know that as well. Okay? You are not going to turn them into a better human, unfortunately. Maybe it will happen. Maybe it will happen. But this is something that has to happen far away from you. Okay? Thank you. Cutting. Leave a comment down below to see which one of the situations resonated. And yeah, I just hope this gave you clarity. And what else? I guess stay strong in the situation. This was a very long reading. They're not supposed to last like that, not the collective ones. But I was just keep on getting continue. Whoa. Okay. I heard somebody screaming. So yeah. The pain is intense. And I guess that this was why I had to give so much information. Like the darkness that is surrounding this person is intense. It's not something that is supposed to be taken lightly, okay? So that's okay. I will see what's going to happen in group number 2. if I need to find ways to deliver the message in a written form, I will do so. In the meantime, I felt like it was my duty to take as much time as it was required to explore this very specific situation. Okay? Bye. All right, group number 2, you have Proteus. I'm getting like not getting it. Someone is very, very sad. First card, you have Delphinos. The satisfaction. I was group number 1 took me some time. Okay, it really took me some time, and all of a sudden when I switched to group number 2, I started feeling a very heavy energy on my heart. Okay, this is almost like it's hard for me to breathe. Okay, I kind of had to vocalize that. Ooh. So let me pull out the clarifiers to see what this is about. But there's some sort of championship of. Okay, I'm getting rightful competition. I'm getting someone is feeling scorned. Someone is very sad. Someone is very, very sad. Because you chose to go into another direction. Mm-hmm. You took a different path. Someone was trying to rig some sort of result. Someone was trying to force some sort of outcome. Someone was trying to... Okay, I get that the situation with group number 2 is not as deep as group number 1, okay? But there is still sadness in the mix, okay? I'm getting that this person is feeling very sad, but it's a sadness that you kind of anticipated, and it's a sadness that you are not even supposed to take care of. Okay, this is the type of sadness that you are not really supposed to care because you saw it coming. Okay, you knew that this person was not doing things correctly. We have the truth here. Okay, whenever you had the chance to confront this person, and I see that some of you, this is not even something that was done face to face. This is something that you chose to do in an alternative way. You might have used your own platforms, you might have used a group chat, you might have used something that would allow you to have a cold mind in explaining what was going on. Okay, you saw that this person was either obsessed over some sort of secret, like this person was either convinced that you were holding back on some sort of secret, and it might have been as simple as, you need to stop being in my face. Okay, you need to stop trying and make sure that you try and do the same thing that I'm doing, but low-key trying to teach me that you're doing it better. Okay, I'm not going to interfere, but you need to keep on doing whatever it is that you were doing, and extract inspiration from that, okay? Ooh, I'm seriously sensing someone who cannot stop crying, okay? Like, I literally feel like crying right now, and I know that this is not my current state, okay? I'm picking up on somebody else's emotion, which, happens in this type of setting. Anyway, unfortunately, this person was very seduced, was in awe, okay, with what you were doing. And they did not treat the information correctly, okay? They interpreted their attraction for what you were doing as a sign that they were supposed to do the same, okay? And they might not have had the background in their mind. They interpreted that in a petty way. Oh, they're not willing to share the knowledge with me. And perhaps it was a whole degree that they had to undergo. Perhaps it was a whole formation period that they had to undergo. Like, it was not something that you were offering, because you can come out of a study program and you are able to work in a certain field, but then in order to be able to teach and enable others, then that's a whole nother process, okay? And it's not you being petty. It's not just that perhaps it's not the right time. Perhaps you're young. Perhaps maybe you will teach that in the future, but like in 10 years, okay? But this person wanted you to be in this teacher position right away so that you could enable them fast in order to kind of be. And it's weird because this person wanted to also compete with you. So how can you be the contestant and the coach? Okay? There was some sort of have a misunderstanding on this person's side that now it's making them very, very sad. Okay? Like crying and crying and crying. But at the same time, Okay. I see that this person was, this is coming out twice. This person wanted to come towards you or like wanted to be in your energy, and they were hoping that you were feeling the same, okay? That you were feeling the same type of pulling towards them. So this person might have set up a trap for you, okay? They might have flagged some sort of possibility. They might have started promoting some sort of event, or they might have started acting as if they were selling the same thing, or as if they were hanging out in the same places. And this person was trying to instill curiosity, okay? This person was trying to be sneaky about the fact that they wanted you to envy them. So this person is coming off as pretty toxic, where they need people around them to see them as almighty, to see them as the star, this already pre-packed and made star. Like they enter a room and they just expect anyone to be like, ah, who is that? But then you entered the room and they felt like that, okay? And they were not okay with the feeling. They were just not okay with the feeling of admiration. They are not used to admire other people, okay? They are used to use people, to use the admiration that other people have for them in order to use them, make them feel less